Morning YouTube, Mochismo Eugene. Just real quick, I want to just talk to you guys about something that I want you to be very aware of. This is coming straight from my heart. I'm not trying to set anything up here. I've been meaning to put this video out a day or two ago, but I need to urgently warn you guys about something. And this is the book that has been put out by the woman who husband slapped the comedian. And as well, he has a book out. Very interesting in the timing. In a time where the world is really crazy right now, with everybody believing this or that, and no one is really holding on to anything that's solid and wholesome for the long haul. God is true. Let every man be a liar and God be made true. The thing I'm trying to get across to you with this is, and the reason why I've been impressed to put this out, because I like country music, and I was listening to a country music station, and somehow or another this podcast comes in on this station, and I'm doing some painting in the house, so obviously I'm not going back and forth to the radio to adjust it. I'm in the zone painting. So I began to just listen to her ramble on and on and on. It's amazing how this individual tries to redeem herself for all of her systematic handling of, she's a handler for sure. She's a Hollywood handler, and she's a handler of her husband. Go find out what that means. You have handlers in Hollywood. When you get out of line, they handle you, or they are recruited by the higher ups to make your life a living hell. And in this case, I think these two are made for each other, because I believe both of them are narcissists. Both of them. They lack accountability, and then when they try to give you the illusion that they are being accountable, it is so scripted. It is so, like the husband, for example, when he speaks, and I do it sometimes too, as we're trying to find and gather our thoughts. The difference is, when you're speaking organically about your remorse, it doesn't take it doesn't take time to think and form your thoughts. You just speak straight from the heart. He's robotic. He's everything that these monsters are that we've been abused by in times past, and no more. I'm here to warn you guys. You celebrate these celebrities, as I have done in the past. They're only a human being. I don't care how great their success is. I don't care how great they can sing. There are some singers that I really love their voice. Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. But I'm not going to condone bad behavior. All good gifts come from God, but we don't use all our good gifts for God. So my thing to that is, you have to be mindful of what these individuals are saying. They have these books, and I'm telling you, don't buy the book, don't read it. I was listening to her talk. She is in control. She controls that whole dynamic of that house, that home, and everything. But I'm going to show you, this is the point. The control she has is reckless. She could not get her husband to bow and do the things she wanted him to do. So she does whatever she damn well please, and then ask him to forgive her. And then shift the blame, like, oh, if you had been here, you had blah, 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 blah. And him being probably, I thought one point he was an empath or a chosen one, but he's a pansy. He's a, I almost said disabled. He's a dysfunctional. He's real challenged mentally, and he's a narcissist. Just because we know him as a rapper, sitcom celebrity, I grew up watching it too. And if you go back and look at some of his acting, he can speak fluidly. He can do everything almost like in his sleep when he's acting. But when it comes time to sit down in front of the camera like I'm doing, he can not show a genuine side of him, because he doesn't have one. This ain't about bashing nobody, putting them down. This ain't about trying to get clout. This is what I've been impressed to put on this YouTube today. And I'm going to continue to put things on this YouTube, because it's a beautiful thing having the World Wide Web, being able to talk to people instantly and get this information across to everyone that needs it. This is a spiritual war, guys. Look at most of us content creators will tell you this is a spiritual war. They've made movies about this stuff. When you would hear someone in front of the camera saying, oh, this is this, and then you'd have the enemy of the dark side saying, submit and do this, times will be better, blah, 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 blah. It's like some virtual futuristic type indoctrination. And this is just no exception in itself. Her husband, anything they wrote in these books, I would advise you guys not to be curious enough to see what's in them. Because from the outside, if you're awakened and you've been awakened for a little while to the point where you can see the whole makeup of a disordered person, you can see. I would encourage you to listen to it in audio. And the reason why I say listen to it as opposed to look at them, you don't need to give them any empathy. You need to listen to the words out of their mouth, notwithstanding their face. And then do your determination on what you hear in this dialogue. Is nothing short of BS. They go and hide when they do their dirty work because they got exposed. He was reprimanded, so he went and hid out and didn't even reach back out to this comedian for some time because that's the pride. Then some people got around him and massaged him and made him see that, hey, this could be lucrative if you go back and pretend to be sorry for what you did. Watch him apologize. A narcissist does not know how to apologize. Harry's wife, the royal narcissist. This is the truth as I know it, and this is as true as it gets. If you can't see this, I applaud you guys for listening, and I encourage you guys to gain spiritual eyes to see this stuff because it is so apparent to a lot of us that we see it without trying. That is what I wanted to say. Don't buy the book. Don't sign on to this. The empathy we have, protect it. Don't give your empathy to the wrong people. Bless.